Today on our blog, we'll be talking about the Egyptian elections. First, we'll show you a short clip about the elections happening in Egypt.
I'm at a polling station in Cairo's poorer neighbourhoods. As you can see, it's only 9 in the morning and already the queues are massive as people jostle excited to get in and vote in their country's first free and fair presidential elections, really in the country's history. One man told me that before they knew Hosni Mubarak would win, and now the vote is really anyone's guess, though some do believe that candidates from the former Mubarak regime will win. The main issues for voters today is fixing the country's security problems and rebuilding the shattered economy. Those are the main issues going forward in Egypt's future. In Cairo, Emily Wither, Fox News Radio.
The Egyptian election is actually pretty simple. First, there are a few rules. You have to be born in Egypt by Egyptian parents, and you must be a citizen of Egypt. On December 4th and 6th, the first phase of positioning for the election took place. Following the revolution that overthrew Hosni Mubarak, a presidential election was set up. The picture above shows a man posting his ballot for the election.
This is the first time Egyptians are taking part in a presidential election in which they do not know who will be the winner. It's the first competitive presidential election in the Arab world. 50 million Egyptians are eligible to vote for 4 to 5 candidates. The candidates include Ahmed Shafik, Mohamed Morsi, Abdel Monem Abul Foto, and there are 2 other candidates who had power under Hosni Mubarak. On April 15th, 10 candidates were chosen to run.
On May 2nd, 11 people were killed, 200 people were injured in Cairo, which created civil unrest for the election. On May 3rd, Egypt decided not to send troops as a way of keeping the problem isolated. Next, we have Mohamed Morsi. He is part of the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood worked to get Hosni Mubarak out of power. Mohamed Morsi, if elected, intends to apply Islamic law into Egypt. He thinks it's the way the Egyptians might, quotes, restore their dignity.
Morsi also wants to do the Brotherhood's Al-Nahda project, which aims at achieving Egypt's national revival after 30 years of Mubarak-era autocracy. Ahmed Shafik was a former prime minister of Egypt, and he received the most votes and will contest in a runoff election on June 16th and 17th against Mohamed Morsi. Abdul Monem was a former Muslim Brotherhood member and is a popular figure among Egyptian youth.
In Egypt, there is a close race for the presidential election. Right now, after the first round of voting, Mohamed Morsi from the Freedom and Justice Party has over 5,700,000 votes. That is around 24% of the votes. In second place, there is Ahmed Shafik. He is from the Independent Party, and he has 5,500,000 votes, which is about 23%. And in third place, there is Hamdeen Shabahi, and he is from the Dignity Party with 4,800,000 votes, which accounts for about 20% of the votes.
The total valid votes that have been counted are over 23 million, and there will be 2 rounds to the elections. According to the opinion polls, Ammar Moussa has the highest percentage of support, and the results to the elections will be announced on June 16th to 17th.